When Anele Zuma says goodbye to her family and sets off for school, she faces a 3-mile hike over the undulating Zululand hills. She has done this walk every school day since she was 6 years old. 6 miles a day for 200 days a year. That's 1,200 miles every year. By the time she turned 8, she had walked the equivalent of New York to Los Angeles. And by now she has walked all the way back to New York, and then back to LA again. When she finishes high school, she will have walked all the way from Cape Town to Paris and back. We called her the 1 in a million girl, not because her story is exceptional, but to draw attention to the fact that she's just one out of 1 million school children in rural Zululand, many of whom walk similar distances to school every day. Anele is one of the lucky ones though, for when she finally gets to school, she enters a completely different world. First, she joins her 600 schoolmates for an open-air assembly. Then they all pile into class, and unlike many other schools, Thembelesizwe Primary has all the buildings needed to provide that many children with a decent education. When the hooter sounds for break, like children all over the world, Anele's schoolmates play skipping games and kick around soccer with a ball made of rolled up plastic bags. When the end of break comes, it's a headlong rush back inside. Thembelesizwe Primary has received 30 classrooms from ECAG, the Ashawi Community Action Group, a charitable organization that has provided rural Zululand schools with more than 3,000 classrooms in the past 35 years, all of which have been built with input from the local communities, the school boards and the parents. Not only classrooms, but also the commercial kitchen, which has allowed the school to run a feeding scheme that means every child receives at least one nutritious meal every day. The cooks are all volunteers from the local community, mostly parents of children at the school. And it's those children who are tasked with serving up the meal for their classmates. ECAG is also responsible for the provision of toilets and water storage tanks, essential infrastructure in the hot and dusty Zululand climate. To complete the picture, there is also a school laboratory and a computer center, providing techno skills to children who have neither running water nor electricity at home. When Anele sets off for home at the end of the school day, she needs to hurry. Finishing her homework before the daylight fades means she can save on candles. And, hopefully, one day live in a house with electricity and running water. As Nelson Mandela once famously said, "It's a long walk to freedom."